So in the past week, for very obvious reasons, the so-called replacement theory has been heavy in the news. After all, that is what was in the manifesto last week about the great replacement, that white people were being displaced in the United States as minorities take over. Not a thing that's actually happening, at least not with any quickness here in the United States. It's certainly not a concern among rational people. But Tucker Carlson has been one of the biggest pushers of this replacement theory, certainly to the biggest possible audience of everybody talking about it. So this past Tuesday, Tucker Carlson went on his program and said that, hey, you're seeing a lot of this in the news, but I got to tell you, he says, it is everywhere in the last 2 days, and we're still not sure exactly what it is. I mean, and of course, this came at a time when everybody was pointing their fingers at Tucker Carlson saying, you do this, right? There were passages in that manifesto that were almost a carbon copy of things that Tucker Carlson has said in the past, like transcripts and excerpts from his books, like almost word for word. And then Tucker's like scratching his head like, Chief, I mean, what is this thing? And then, of course, immediately after he said, we're not even sure what it is, he talked about the fact that, or what he claims is a fact, even though it's not, that Democrats are the ones, pushing for minorities to overtake white people in this country. So you literally said, I don't know what it is, but I'm going to go ahead and espouse the core tenets of it. So he tried to play dumb, and it backfired on him. Because, let's be clear, Tucker Carlson is not dumb. He's a very smart guy. He knows exactly what he is doing. And here's the thing, though. He didn't count on the fact checkers going through and looking at this. And that's exactly what the folks at New York Times did, as reported by Politifact. And they found that in at least 400 episodes of his Fox News program, 400 episodes at least, Tucker Carlson, at one point or another, espoused one of the core tenets of the Great Replacement Theory. 400 episodes. That's not an oopsie, I accidentally did this one time, or, oh yeah, one guest one time brought it up, I may have agreed with him, I wasn't even paying attention. This is deliberate. Okay, this is intentional. This is what this man is selling to his audience. Now, the question that a lot of people are wondering, and I myself am wondering, is does Tucker actually believe this? See, that's where I'm not so certain. I know a lot of people want to say Tucker Carlson is a racist, and he might very well be. But he might also be a racist for money. He understands that this niche that he has put himself in, because let's be clear, this is not who this guy was 10 years ago, at least not publicly. Maybe he was privately, and maybe he's just now wearing it out in the open. But when Trump came along, Tucker Carlson changed. He started going after these same talking points that Trump was. Immigrants are making a country dirtier, he told us. And he found out that his audience liked it, so he started doing more. He started going more racist on the air. So who is the real Tucker? Does he go home, laugh it off, and say, oh man, that was a good show. I can't believe these idiots eat this crap up. And the reason I say that, not that it even matters, but it's because we know a lot of these folks on the right, because they've admitted so in court cases, by the way, they're playing characters. They're playing these characters because it works with the audience, and they make a lot of money from it. And they go home and they're just normal people. That doesn't excuse any of the damage they've caused. But it shows you what massive grifters they are. And Tucker Carlson can play dumb all he wants, saying, I don't even know what the theory is. Oh, yuck. But here's 400 other times where I said the exact same things. He's not an idiot, but he sure as hell thinks his audience is. Hey everyone, this is Aspen. And did you know that for the low cost of $0 per day, you can subscribe to the Fair and Balanced YouTube channel? We also encourage you to like, comment, and share. But again, click that subscribe button and help Aspen not be so grumpy.